Hello there guys, and welcome back to the second video. In this video we're going to be looking at expanding brackets, another GCSE topic, however incredibly important. These will not be examined questions, you will not get marks for them, but you're expected to know how to do them to solve other questions. So you should not get exam questions on these because they're considered to be too simple. So expanding brackets, if you remember from GCSE, you can use FOIL to remember how to do it. First, outside, inside, last is what FOIL stands for. So let's just get straight into some questions again. Allow us to expand x plus 4 times x plus 7. X plus 4 times x plus 7 is going to be, first, x times x is x squared. So x to the power of 1 times x to the power of 1, as we know from the previous video, that is the same thing as x to the power of 1 plus 1, which is x to the power of 2, x squared. X squared is our first term. Then we're going to add the two outside numbers being multiplied together. So outside number x and 7. So we're going to add 7 times x, which we write as simply 7x. Inside, from FOIL, inside numbers are 4 and x. So we're going to simply add 4 times x. 4 times x, 4x. Finally, we're looking at our last number. Our last number or last product is 4 times 7, so which is none other than 28. So this is a valid answer. However, we can simplify, can't we? Because we've got a 7x and a 4x. 7x plus 4x is equal to 11x. So our answer is x squared plus 11x plus 28. X squared plus 7x plus 28 is mathematically identical to this here, x plus 4 times x plus 7. They're the same thing. This is the factorized version. This is the expanded version. Both have their uses and their applications that we will get to in the next chapter when we start quadratics, but they're totally incredibly useful. So remember how to expand, and we will in the future be looking at factorizing, which is about going the other way. Let's look at our next question here. In fact, I'm going to make some space at the top because I'll leave FOIL because we don't actually have much space. So I'm going to answer this question here at the bottom, actually above where I've put the question for the sake of space. So AB times A. AB times A is equal to A squared times B. This is because A times A is A squared, and it's all being timesed again by B. So our first term is A squared times B, A squared B. Then we're going to add the inside, or actually we can do outside. It doesn't matter the way that you do it. Let's do outside for FOIL. AB times B is going to be A B squared. This is because we're doing B times B, which is B squared. It's all being multiplied by A. So it's A times B squared. Then we're going to do inside. So inside is 7 and an A. So we're going to add 7A. Finally, we're going to do outside. I'm going to write it down here. We're going to add 7B, like so. This cannot be simplified anymore. There are no like terms to simplify and to add together. You cannot add A squared B and AB squared. You cannot do that. You also cannot add 7A and 7B because A and B could be different numbers. You must assume that they are different numbers, so you cannot add them together to make 14A or 14B or whatever you might think it is. You cannot do this. This is the simplest answer. So you would write this as your answer, preferably all in one line, but just for the sake of space, I've done this. So I hope you guys now know how to expand brackets. Please, after every video, go and answer questions from the topic. This is incredibly important. You cannot learn mathematics by watching someone else do it. Even if you're paying very close attention, you must also answer questions. So please go and answer some questions on this topic if you don't feel confident with it. If you do feel confident with it because it's GCSE maths, then move on. Anyways, guys, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.